Hello, welcome back. It looks like it's about time to make peace with the Papacy alliance. We've achieved our war goal of not losing Siena or recapturing it back, and so I'll sort that out in a minute. There's a few things I need to mention first. I've changed the volume because I think it's a bit loud in the first batch of videos I made. If it's still too loud in this, then please let me know. I think the naval battles seemed to be the loudest part when I was looking over the videos. So what else is there? Since I last recorded videos, it's about a couple of days ago, I've had a really good look in a decent look in some of the game files. Mainly the Casus Belli files, and there's a few things I think I could be doing better. For one, the claim option, that's new to EU4 since EU3, and I think maybe if I had made a claim on Liguria, for instance, even I'm not sure if you can do it at war, but if you can, then obviously getting a claim on Liguria would have been good because it might have reduced the aggressive expansion amount, and that's sort of keeping your aggressive expansion amount is basically the key to expanding in this game. In the previous games it was bad boying it for me, and it was always about trying to get Casus Bellis that had the lowest amounts. I also think when you're fighting a defensive war you get maybe a 25% bonus. Not 100% sure on that, but I think the base is 15 aggressive expansion when taking a province, and when I took Liguria it seemed to be about a quarter off, and I think it's 30 for annexing a country. So when I took Siena that incurred a lot of aggressive expansion. Also there's a Casus Belli, the one which Milan used against us, called, well, in the actual game files it's called Super Bad Boy Casus Belli. I think it's called I can't remember what it's called but I'll leave an annotation to tell you what it's called in the game, preemptive war or something like that. But certain nations have one of those Super Bad Boy Casus Bellis on us, and to get it I think you have to have 50 aggressive expansion. So Austria, I've nearly got one. They got 41 towards it. Milan definitely have one. I've got 144 towards it, so they've got the really good Casus Belli still. Most of these nations in Italy have it, sadly including Venice, because I accidentally vassalized Ferrara earlier on. They have 78. But I think they can lose the Casus Belli if you get your relations up to 99 or minus 99 or above. So you look for Venice, Naples for example, they have over 50 aggressive expansion, but they don't have the dishonorable scum Casus Belli, which is the super bad boy one. Right, so I'm going to be trying to avoid getting those as much as possible in future. Apart from that, let's get started. I'm going to return my diplomat from Burgundy. It's very important that I get an alliance as soon as I make peace, so the same thing doesn't happen again with someone declaring war on me. And I think I can get an alliance from France. So I'm going to wait 6 days and then I'll make peace with the Papacy. Right, so the diplomat's back. We're up to 61%. I still haven't figured out how I can't take Roma. I don't know if it's a special thing with the papal capital, or if it could be. I think when I took Liguria, which is the capital of Genoa, I think they still had 4 territories left, so it's not necessarily just territorial. Maybe it's the wealth of the territories they have, or along those lines, but I'm guessing still, to be honest. But in terms of what I want from them, I can't really incur any more bad boys, so taking territory isn't a real option. Although I might have taken Roma if it was available. Oh, frame rate's dipped a bit there for some reason. Taking these one or two of these territories, I wouldn't be able to really get to them, so I'm not going to do that either. Okay, I had a frame rate issue for a second, and hopefully it's fixed now. So I can't take territory without incurring more super bad boy Castellis. So I'm just going to take whatever they will give me, the best I can get. Transfer trade power. I don't want Avignon to Provence because I might want to declare war on the Papacy if I take Provence and then just take it off them, maybe. It stops France from gobbling up the whole of Provence and taking that territory anyway in one war. What else do I want? I want to release Urbino, weaken them a bit. And get some money. Right, so I can't get it all. Can I reduce? Take Brittany off. How much have they got? Limited to 60. So I could. Well, I'll let them keep Brittany and I get the 60. Frame issue again then. I'll send a demand. Hopefully it doesn't keep it doing that. Okay, and I need to get peace straight away if I can with France. I'm gonna have to wait 9 days. Where do I want this unit to be? Liguria. Keep him there for a second. Right, so 9 days. Finally back to peace then. 50% trade power and a bit of money. Right, so we're finally out of all these wars and we've got Liguria to benefit from it. Considering how much trouble we were in, it's not too bad. It could have been more though. If Papacy hadn't declared war, I probably would have taken quite a few territories off Milan. But hopefully I can do that in the future anyway, because they're quite weak now. So, right, I need to get... stability's good, war exhaustion's really bad. Oh, France, before I forget. For alliance, yes. Are they at war? I'll do Scotland, no. Right, so for alliance, send. This is keeping safe from France has always been a cornerstone to what I've been trying to achieve, and getting an alliance with them, it could be amazing. It gives us free reign to take territory in the Genoese region in the future as soon as I got down my aggressive expansion amounts with Venice and Austria, for example. They're the ones who I'm afraid of over here. Right, so I need to core Liguria, but war exhaustion's in the way of that. So what can I do about that? I could reduce it. The only real things is lowering military wise, and considering I'm at peace, it's not that important to reduce it, I think, and it costs a lot of diplomacy points. So I think the extra expense from the core is worthwhile. It's costing me an extra 42, and it'll cost me about 200 odd to get down my war exhaustion to 200 base cost-ish Even then, it wouldn't be quite. So I'll call Liguria. That's creating a lack of legitimacy from imperial authority or imperial territory, unlawful. Austria doesn't like me, so they're gonna have a go at me very soon. Right, so start the time again. Excellent. That's massive. I need to get back to Liguria, and my loans are coming out reasonably soon. Gonna even start building stuff potentially soon. My tech is probably fallen behind a bit though, because I've been spending all my mark points on the military. So how many barks have I got left anyway? I have 2. I don't think I'm not gonna. Well, I will actually increase the naval maintenance, get them repaired, then I send them back out to the trade node. I'm not sure. Barks, well, it's possible they might repair when they're moving around. They might dip into docks. I'm gonna see if that's the case, I think. So, protect trade, Genoa. Right. Hoping for a good 10-20 years of peace now from here. I'll stick the speed back up in a second as well. So on top of that, still not amazing, but what else was I doing? Anything up here? Oh, Liguria. Yeah, I've done that. Money-wise, we're actually losing money. All those loans. I can reduce the army maintenance. When's the next loan due? 59. I have to concentrate on getting these loans paid off before I go buying anything, I think. Okay. Speed the time up to 4. Completed a mission for getting an alliance with France as well. So 25 diplomatic power and 10 prestige. Prestige will lower the relations over time or increase getting rid of the aggressive expansion. Modena independence guaranteed. I want to get Modena eventually. So it looks like Venice is going to be, or Venezia is going to be our biggest enemy in coming up. Right, diplomat returns. Alliance from Burgundy. Got a royal marriage with them as well. That's could be tempting. Getting 2. If I'd have had a backup ally earlier on, it would have been good. Who are their enemies these days? Aragon, Denmark, England, Austria, France. I don't think I am. Whoa, England have taken a load here. They took some off Burgundy, I think. So I'm going to say no to that. And a new mission. Prove legitimacy. Have 100 legitimacy. Not going to get that for a long time. Unless my kin dies. Speaking of, I have no heir. Become emperor, nowhere near that. Become papal controller, we're nowhere near that. So all of these are unrealistic, so I'll just select the most unlikely, which is probably emperor. And then I cancel it straight away. And we should get a new mission in 5 years. Right, so start timer again, I think. Oh, I got a diplomat. So I need to better relations with Venice. That's the most important thing, I think. Who are my enemies? Oops. Oh, here they are. Austria, Genoa. Austria doesn't have a super bad boy army, and Venice does, so I want to improve these first. Right, diplomat. Can I actually... No, I can't. Because I went into Siena, I don't think I can move my army back, so I need to get my cogs to help out, and I think I'm going to have to make another cog, or this is going to take forever. So, that to there, make a cog. Wow. Our war exhaustion is making build times a lot more. I should probably put them in Nice rather than Liguria, because Liguria... Oh wow. I need to do something about that. Looks like I'm going to have to reduce my war exhaustion after all, I think. Revolt risk, yeah. Okay, so I'll reduce that. .4. Right, so it's nearly done. Haven't had a look at these much before. So they're all varying degrees of harsh treatment. Perhaps I should take a look at these before I just do the one from the province. I've been doing that one previously. Well, actually, it's different. Before it's been 50 when I've been doing it, which is expensive, but I was in war, so I needed to do it. Right, 2 of these out. It's gonna be, looks like it's gonna be me mainly talking about stuff I've found out about, I think, in this episode. Should get through it more quicker next one. Right, so repay loan. The revolt risk is a chance every month as well, so 0.4 is... Yes, I don't know what percentage that is over a year, but it's still very small. Might cancel that cog actually. I think I get the money back for it. Well, maybe not the full amount though. Right, I've got a free diplomat, which I've forgotten all about. So I think Austria, trying to improve relations with them. In regards to making claims as well, I don't think there's any... The only downside with making claims is that You get events if you don't try and take them, so you end up losing stability. So you have to be very careful. I could make a load of claims now around all the surrounding territory that I'd like to get, but I'd end up losing a load of stability if I can get them. So I think it's best to do it just before you go into war, or if you're able to do it during war, do it then. Right, so it looks like in Milan have taken Mantua, and we've got the dishonorable scum on them, which is amazing, Casus Belli, and I'm going to be using that when I can. How long does it last for? It will make taking their territory a lot cheaper. What's Milan? $141 and 63. So I got about 9-10 years to take advantage of it. What's the next loan due out? I'm actually making some money. 62. How much do I need to repay all 4 loans? I need 27 for each one. So what's that, 108-ish? Correct, the one that still. That's what the wider world's like. Because we're allied to France, we can use the site as well, it seems like. Right, people don't want to be conscripted. Usually our system of national conscripts functions like a well-oiled machine, but at the moment we are encountering some resistance to recruitment. You know, riots, recruiting parties being attacked, minor things like that. So, while I'm sure we can slow down recruitment in the short term, but I need soldiers, not whiners. So how long does that last? 64. We could really do with getting our manpower back. Is it worth a stability point though? To be honest, the dishonorable scum Casus Belli on Milan, I'm not sure it's going to be enough time. 10, 11 years. So I'm going to say slower recruitment and hope that we're not declared war on. Okay, I thought it had been about half an hour then, but it's not, so I'll carry on for a bit longer. And pause. Basically waiting on those loans to get the money to repay those loans now. And hoping no one declares war. There's quite a few Trying to improve relations. What's my kin like anyway? He's not great, is he? Especially militarily, so getting a military advisor would be a good idea. And I might do that now actually. I can probably afford him. Liguria is going to be bringing in a lot of money soon. So I want level 1 of course, fort defense, national manpower modifier. Right, manpower. Will it... Not sure if it increases the total or if it increases the yearly gain. Hopefully it's to do with the yearly gain. So it's 1.683 or 1683 per year. Sounds decent. And money's gone down, but there we go. Austria dishonored their alliance with Cologne. That's interesting. Who is France allied with? Scotland, isn't it? Could try and get an alliance with Scotland as well, but they're not going to really be able to help us much. Should maybe think about trying to protect certain states from being conquered. Really in no shape to oh, I forgot to put my military in Liguria. That didn't help. I'm gonna have to give maintenance. Right, so I need to wait until I get the maintenance and then try and get them out. 11 is... yeah, could be close combat that. Right, Algiers and Morocco are at war. Not sure what they took then, if they took anything. Didn't read it. Whoa, frame rate's dipped crazily. Okay, frame rate went a bit again then. Probably gonna have to close this after I finish this video and figure out what the problems were. Right, what's my morale looking like? It's nearly back up. One more. One more month. Might have been done last month, but I'm not 100% sure. Right. I think I'll call that an end to the video though, and we'll deal with the rebels in Liguria in the next. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to leave a comment or a question, please do, and I'll answer all of those. And most importantly of all, please watch the next video, and I'll see you next time.